from Busch Gardens Tampa. We're here for Howl-O-Scream 2025. Let's go!
My kids are fine! Go see the doctor.
No expense was spared with that one. This is Raven's Mill. Hello. So that was Raven's Mill that we've just been through. First haunted house of the night. It was mostly outside. It was a little bit gory, a little bit smelly. It was alright. It was very predictable. There wasn't many jump scares in there. And just something I want to quickly talk about as well is that Howl-O-Scream starts at 7 o'clock, but the Halloween horrors in this park, at Busch Gardens Tampa, literally start the minute you get here. Everything's overpriced. Food, it's like you're looking at a cheeseburger meal being nearly $25. Ride operations and throughputs are rubbish. Atmosphere in the park is rubbish. So this event has got a lot of making up to do, because we've obviously chosen this over other things to do, and we've had a very disappointing day in the theme park. So hopefully this event is good. It's a little bit of an okay start. Let's see how it goes from here. So we've just got to the next scare zones, and due to inclement weather, all of the actors have gone in. So there's not going to be any daytime footage of those, unfortunately, which I suppose gives me a chance to introduce Mark into the video. You're back for the first time since 2022.
I enjoyed 2022. Obviously we were, got a scare zone and a haunted house that's, they've been okay. They've not been stellar, or they weren't overly bad. My issue with it, obviously everyone's gone in now because of inclement weather in the area, which I can understand to a degree, but this is Florida in September and October when rainy season does come, so because you can't offer a Halloween event when literally a bit of weather comes by and everything stops. No haunted houses outside, no scare zones because they're outside. It's like, well, it ceases to be an event at that point. So they really do need to consider having at least indoor haunted houses so that something can remain open, because you're now wandering around thinking, well, what can we actually do? So we can't even do any rides either.
No. There we go. Let's see the announcements going over to say everything's closed. The event's not even been on for an hour and everything is now shut.
okay. It's one of them, like, they were so reliant on those scares being hit the button, make the noise, and I'll jump out. There's no, it's very, you know what's coming. It's literally like, right, that's not going to scare me, because it's just, I don't know, I'm lost for words, because I thought we was moving away from that, and that's not what I remember from 22. I don't remember him doing that, whereas now it's literally just like, there's no thought process, there's no thinking, how can I scare somebody? It's literally, I'll hit a button and I'll jump out and hope for the best.
Yeah.
And I genuinely thought that was a very, very, very weak made. 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 5, purely because the theming was good, but the scares, no. So predictable. It was so predictable. And like Mark says, they're clearly hitting a button, triggering some sort of light or noise, and then they're jumping out, and it's just, they're shouting get out or help me or rubbish. It's very, very poor, very poor. So I'm only giving it a 5 out of 10 purely because I thought the theming was good. The rest of it, the acting and the scares, pathetic, to be honest. What do you think, Andy? We'll introduce you in the video at this point. What do you think?
Pretty much the same as both of you. I thought the theming was fantastic. So when I walked in, I goes, oh, this looks like it's going to be good compared to walking through the scare zone that we done. I was really disappointed. There was no coordination with the actors at all. You're getting the noise and then some of them are just looking at it. That's no point in a jump scare.
No.
And the other thing I've noticed is, you know, you go through the other ones, you've obviously got staff members dotted around.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like a staff member, but it's actually a scare actor.
Yeah.
Just doesn't make sense because they're not themed to what that bit is.
Yeah.
So I think I've seen 2 just plain closed. Don't know if they run out of outfits or what, but I was disappointed.
Yeah. Considering that is the brand new haunted house here this year, it does not give me much confidence for the rest of what we have to experience tonight. When we did this event in 2022, I actually said it was as good as Halloween Horror Nights. When I did it last year, I didn't, but I thought it was brilliant. What actually happened last year is the event got ruined by people getting drunk and then the scare actors not doing their job because they were worried about people being drunk. Well, already here there is a bad atmosphere. There's people being aggressive, trying to cause trouble in the queue lines. It's 8 o'clock and people are already getting aggressive because they're drunk. Pathetic. They shouldn't be selling it. If people are going to act like that in a scare event, they just should not be selling it. Yes, I know the history of Busch Gardens and the link to alcohol, but I'm sorry, if you're going to have people drunk going through scare mazes, just don't sell it, because it's already ruining the experience for people as well. So far I'd give this event a 1 out of 10.
This place shall be your grave.
I hope not.
You won't make it out alive!
Turn back here. Time's running out.
Wonderland is my way. You think I'm the villain? Don't listen to her. Wonderland's my master control. It always has.
She takes everything from me, and I will take your head.
But now I will take care of you. How can you let her?
So we've just done Shadows of Wonderland. I'll go to you first.
Best house of the night. I genuinely really enjoyed it. Thought the theming was really, really good. The costumes were good. The actors in there were good. It followed a great storyline throughout. It just got darker and darker and darker. And you know, genuinely, I'll give that about maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10. It was for this event anyway.
The best one we've done so far tonight. The storyline right through, you could follow it. sort of scenery and everything was really good going through that one. The actors were dressed appropriately for, you know, for the storyline. They actually enjoyed that one.
7 out of 10, definitely the highlight of the night so far. They did a fantastic job in there. So on to the next one.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Once again, there seems to be a bit of an issue where guests are trying to scare the scare actors, so the scare actors are just not scaring. They're just pulling themselves away from the situation. And that is a common theme of this event. It was last year and it is this year, and therefore they are ruining it for people who actually want to come here and enjoy the scares and not get drunk out of their faces. It is very annoying.
They're everywhere and they'll eat your bones.
I hope not.
They'll take your eyes.
Next up is going to be Stranglewood Estate, which was a fantastic haunted house in 2022, but ruined in 2024. So we've done Stranglewood Estate. This time it was walk on or walk in. There was literally no queue, which is good. Last year, I just thought for context, because I mentioned it a minute ago, last year when I went through, I was on my own and I got put in a group of people that were drunk, so all the actors just disappeared and didn't do any scaring. This time, obviously just with Andy and Mark, so it was much better. The acting in there was decent. Unfortunately, there just wasn't enough actors. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I feel like if there was more actors in there and better jump scares, it'd be up there at like 8 or 9, but 6 out of 10 on this occasion. Our last house to do is the Circus of Fear. Queue doesn't look too big, so hopefully this is a good one.
Help me! I have a dream for you indeed. A dream of greatness. A dream of completion. And when you find a place to stay, I'll have an act just for you. I need some body parts!
So we did Circus of Fear. Again, it was just walk straight in. I am going to give it a 4 out of 10. I thought that the sets were okay, but the acting in there just wasn't very good, I'm afraid. It was once again, get out, help me. I was like, I mean, come on, do better. Anyway, let's bring Andy in Mark's runoff.
Done a runner. I wasn't impressed with that. The set was, as you say, was okay. I got one jump and it was as I walked in the tent because the boy was right on me. But that was it. You're walking through, you got sort of big centrepiece in the middle and it was full of actors doing nothing.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, you got one sitting in the crowd, you know, you're sitting waiting for them to jump, nothing. So you go through, there's too many empty spaces right the way through it where there should be jump scares. Nothing against the actors, but there just seems to be the lack of training.
Yes.
For the best bit. You know, they all seem, some of them, a couple of mazes were brilliant with the makeup, costumes, theming and everything, but 2 out of all of them is a bit weak. It brings everything else down. But the makeup on some of them were really...
It was amateur, wasn't it?
Aunt Sally. That's the easiest way to describe it. There was just nothing there.
Am I supposed to know what that means?
If you Google it, you'll find out.
Anyway, because it's raining, I'm going to push you.
Yeah.
What would you rate it out of 10, this event?
This event, 5, maybe a 6. I had no expectations coming here and I've come away disappointed.
Absolutely rubbish. Like, I came away from 22. I genuinely really enjoyed the event, but it was a Sunday night.
Yeah.
We come on a Friday, and I don't know. I was listening to Andy saying about actors being like wooden and like being like, oh, get out, etc. I genuinely think they're actually trained that way. They're trained to do that. Because I genuinely think, because of the type of event it is literally come, get drunk, and we'll push you through a maze. And the actors are trained just to be like, everyone that'll come through is going to be drunk, so just sit there, do nothing,
And look scary.
Just look scary. Just sit there and just be atmospheric, and that's not a scary event really, is it? Let's be honest. It's just turn up with your mates.
It's a Halloween party.
Yeah, it's just come.
Halloween not so scary was scarier.
Yeah, just come, have a few beers with your mates, have a laugh going through the mazes, and then that's it. But yeah, honestly, if I was in Orlando, I wouldn't make the effort to come here again, ever. And then, you know, would I say to anybody that's coming for Halloween Horror Nights to come and make the effort to come to this event? Nah, stay at Halloween Horror Nights, because this isn't worth time, money. You just come away from it very bitterly disappointed. Never again.
Out of 10.
2.
I actually completely agree with Mark there. If you are coming over to Orlando or to Florida, because obviously this is in Tampa, if you're coming over to Florida and you want to do scare events and you think, you know what, I'm going to try something different from Halloween Horror Nights, don't do this event. I'm really sorry to say it, and I do not say that often about a theme park or an event, but do not bother. Don't waste your money. Actually, what I would recommend doing is going on Google and having a look for other scare events in Orlando or maybe in the Tampa area. There is other events that are on. They start a little bit later than this one. We don't know what SeaWorld Orlando's Howl-O-Scream's like this year. I think we're going to do it tomorrow. We'll see. Based on this one, I'm not so sure. But yeah, I would give the event like a 2 or a 3 out of 10. It's been rubbish compared to what it was like in 2022. It's night and day different. Like even last year I enjoyed it, but there were so many problems with the clientele here last year who were absolutely smashed from a certain time onwards, and it just ruined it. This event, literally from 8 o'clock onwards, people were drunk, knocking into each other, trying to cause fights, it's like, what is going on here? Like that, it's just, why are the staff allowing it? Like, it's just rubbish, absolutely rubbish. Do not waste your money on this event. I might get in trouble for saying it, but do something else, go somewhere else. There'll be an independent scare event somewhere else in this area, whether it's in Tampa or Orlando, that will be significantly better than this. What I will say is, the nurse actress, I'm not sure the correct terminology, was probably the best at doing anything when we walked past. She's brilliant, engaging with the photos, with people going past, with the staff, fully in character. Really, really good, and it makes me wish that they still had the Fiend show here, which they replaced a couple of years ago. Anyway, it's about to start chucking it down. It's already getting a bit damp. So that is all from me. Don't come to this event. Find something better to do. Honestly, it's not worth your money. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It's a little thumbs up below. If you've not enjoyed it, give us a thumbs down. Please comment, please subscribe. Hit the hype button as well, which is in the comments. Many thanks for watching. See you next time.